last session, when we started out, you guys had just stopped Chet from his attack on Grace. You guys had tackled him to the ground. I think Dorian even kicked him in the stomach for no reason. And so you guys decided that restraining him to a gurney would be the best idea, so you guys duct taped him to a gurney. You guys were kind of hemming and hawing about what to do about him, and Tony presented the idea of just putting him out of his misery. Bunk, specifically, was pretty vocal about opposing that idea. Things kind of simmered down, and Bunk and Grace pretty unsuccessfully attempted to diagnose the cause of Chet's hallucinations. She postulated about a number of different things, but mentioned that she lacked the resource to really be able to pinpoint a diagnosis. Tony attempted to get Joel's support for killing Chet, and Joel made it clear that he's not necessarily advocating for the idea, but he didn't specifically oppose it. Tony didn't really understand the difference, thought he was just splitting hairs. Eventually, Tony confronts Dorian about his conversation that he was having with Joel, where Joel was asking about why Tony and Dorian had this beef. And Dorian mentions Leon's journal to Tony, and this prompts Tony to believe that Joel knew something about George's death, so he went off looking for Joel. Joel and Tony kind of have like an off-screen conversation that you guys weren't privy to. But at some point, Chet starts thrashing around, having a fit, tips the gurney over, makes a bunch of noise, and Tony and Joel come out from this darker hallway that where Joel had gone to use the bathroom, apparently. And when they come back in, it appears that whatever they were talking about was hostile, and Tony had said something to the effect of, like, we'll talk about this later. So as Chet is lying there on his side, in this tipped over gurney, Tony decides it's time. I've presented the idea. This is escalating too much, and Tony just decides it's time to end Chet's life. Pulls a gun on Chet. Bunk pulls his own gun on Tony, tells him to stand down. Tensions continue to escalate, to the point where Tony has pulled the hammer on his pistol, but before Tony or Bunk can act on either one of their intentions, Joel comes in from behind, stabs Tony in the base of the skull with a screwdriver. Tony falls to the ground dead. You guys kind of discuss the ethics of that, and then ask Joel to drag Tony's body outside to bury it, which he does. There's a sort of like things begin to settle. Everybody's sort of like coming to terms with what's happened. Bunk makes a campfire and begins to make stew. Marcus pulls Joel aside, and they privately discuss their mutual connection to ADX Florence. And Marcus reveals that he was previously the warden at that prison, and Joel reveals that he already knew that. It was kind of a tense moment. None of the rest of the group is privy to that information. But after this, this moment, the group sort of gathers together to contemplate life, so to speak, over a bowl of Bunk's stew. And that was pretty much where we left it off. Anything you guys want to jump in with before I kind of get going with what I've got planned?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Good on my end.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, you guys are kind of like out front, enjoying some stew. Marcus is returned with Joel. And Grace kind of makes her way outside, and she's a little exasperated, a little exhausted. And she suggests that the group should have a wake for Tony. It's like, regardless of what you may have individually thought of him, we should have a wake. I mean, he's dead, he's buried. We don't have to question whether or not it was right or wrong. It's already done. Let's just remember Tony, because I don't think he was entirely a villain. And she asks you guys each, says, does anybody have anything they want to say?
At the funeral?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of an impromptu thing. It's not like she wants anything formal. She's just sort of like, we should say something.
Okay, so everybody's kind of got a bowl of stew at this point. We're all just solemnly slurping stew.
Yeah.
Tony was a good soldier. Tony put his body in front of the enemy for us so that we may live. Those crazy rodeo-ass clowns. I respect him. He may not have been all there, and he may have been a little hot-headed, but he was not without value. And it's to Tony.
Grace is just sort of like, thanks, Bunk. And anyone else?
Yeah. I mean, he definitely could take a punch, take a hit for the team, and up and running again afterwards. Pretty amazing. Guy only had one hand. Look at all these rocks he moved.
Here, here.
Marcus will say we wouldn't have got as far as we've gotten without him, and for that, I'm grateful. He was dumb as a box of rocks, but he was a good human shield. To Anthony, which I'm assuming was his God-given name.
Yeah, you guys don't actually know. I mean, that's entirely possible. Tony may have been a nickname. I don't really want to speak for Dorian, but I would imagine that Dorian would say something full of puns. That's witty. Whoa, that's witty. And then he, like, sparkle fingers or something like that. He would figure out how to make sparks explode out of his fingers, and that would be Dorian's contribution. And then Grace decides that she wants to say something, because Tony was already at the hospital when you guys arrived. Like, it was that's where you guys learned about Tony and his connection to Dorian, because when he got there, Tony was already there. And so Grace just kind of like pauses for a minute, and she's like, I didn't know him well. What I did know is he was loud, he was stubborn, he was angry. He asked way too many questions. He didn't trust easy, but like in a world like this, I can't particularly blame him. But he was trying the best he could. Just like any of us. I don't know if Tony's fate was right or wrong. And in that moment, like after that sentence, You can hear Chet from inside, and he's just screaming incoherently. Not actually incoherently. You can specifically hear what he says, but you can just hear Chet yelling from the inside. Just like, don't say his name! He'll hear you! And Grace just, like, you can tell that she's a little, like, distracted, but she's trying not to pay it any mind, and she just sort of, like, keeps going. She's like, I don't know if his fate was right or wrong, or if it was buried somewhere in the vast gray area of what we've come to accept as realities. You know, we make our decisions. Some are good, some are not so good. And then you can hear Chet just screaming from the inside again, paging Dr. Vic to the OR! Dr. Vic to the OR, please! And you can see Grace starting to get a little frustrated because, you know, she's trying to have this moment for Tony, and Chet is just in there losing his fucking mind. But Grace continues, and she's like, from the sound of it, Tony was prepared to make a decision of his own, so we're going to bury Tony. And we're going to remember him in whatever way we each individually choose, and then we'll keep going, because that's what we do. And then, like, after she finishes, you can hear Chet one more time. She's just like, be careful where you step! Death walks with hypocrites today! He's just screaming. And you can see Grace, her entire expression sort of shifts. One where it's just, at first she was just like, whatever, Chet, just shut the fuck up. And now she seems not just exasperated, but angry. And she just says, excuse me. She walks back into the hospital. Not urgently or anything like that, sort of solemnly, just sort of turns around, walks back into the YMCA. You see her walk past the doors, and there's a brief moment, and then all of a sudden you just hear Chet, oh, here she comes! The biggest hypocrite of them all! And there's a little bit of a pause. And then you can hear Chet say, no! 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 And then it just stops. And you don't hear anything for a little bit. Who has the highest observation score? Just observation, not your observation and your wits.
Oh. I have a 1.
Got it.
Like Silas.
Okay. Silas, roll me an observation.
Is Dorian playing?
No, Dorian will be... I will passively make remarks about what Dorian does or does not do.
Dorian has the shitting his pants disease again?
Yes.
He is. That's all I think of. I think of Dorian running.
Dorian is in desperate need of electrolytes.
Did you want me to roll wits plus observation, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 2 6s.
2 6s. Ooh. Okay. So when Chet starts screaming, after it gets quiet, you notice that the horses are a little unsettled. And you can hear Grace's footsteps from inside the hospital, walking back out. And as she returns outside, she's got her sort of like her hands behind her back, sort of like she's just sort of cool and collected, but a little exasperated. And she just sort of says, all right, so as I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted. And as soon as she says interrupted, you hear a gunshot. All of you hear a gunshot. And Grace is suddenly clutching at her throat. Are you guys logged into Owlbear Rodeo?
No. Hold on.
Yes.
I was not aware. I was not aware of this old bear.
Oh, yeah. It's in the chat.
No,
There
but
it is.
it's just start.
Old gravy mage.
So Grace, you hear this gunshot, and Grace immediately clutches her throat, like clutches like right here, and you can see her eyes get huge. And she sort of falls to her knees. And then you hear another shot ring out. And if you guys are in Owlbear Rodeo, after that second shot rings out, you see the guard that was in this tower fall out and land on the ground.
Push.
So I yell, "Take cover! We're under attack!"
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys are outside. You know, this is obviously this is the front steps of the YMCA. These are the guard towers. This is the gate that with the road that would lead into it. And here's Tony's grave and the pile of rocks that he moved. Anyway,
I would like to move Bunk and sprint kind of behind the corner of the house right there.
okay, go ahead and move yourself wherever you want to be. Perfect.
Kind of
Yeah,
kneeling down.
And then I need
Marcus.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What do you? Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
Marcus is going to hit the deck and kind of crawl into the corner of this space right here that I've just put him in, and try to pull out his sniper rifle.
Okay.
Would we be able to determine which direction the shots were fired from sound or from
sound?
weight?
Yeah. You would know that it's coming from this southwest cornerish area.
Silas would like to check on Grace and try and drag her indoors.
Okay. Give me actually what Grace needs to do. Go ahead and give me a mobility roll.
I got 1-6.
Okay, great. So you rush over to Grace, and you know she seems, for the moment, she seems like she's still alive, but obviously not in great shape. So you're gonna drag her into the inside.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to do specifically when you drag her inside, or are you just gonna get her out of? You just want to get her
out of the line of fire.
into a sheltered area. Okay, perfect. So you drag her inside, and then I'll let you set yourself up wherever you want to be.
Guess I'd be like kind of peeking at whatever door I grabbed her and put her in.
Okay. So anybody, if you guys want to try and spot where the shooters are, I'm gonna need you to give me an observation roll. Actually, yeah. What I need is for everybody to roll initiative.
I don't know where the die are. Extras.
That's based off agility, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dice. There it is. Okay.
D10 plus whatever your agility score is.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Browse themes.
17.
17 for Marcus.
You said a D10.
D10.
Sorry.
Not,
A little
yeah.
Like,
D12.
how is that
I was
possible?
like, yeah, that seems
Yeah,
really high.
Sorry. No, that's an 11. Sorry.
11.
I got a
let's-
15.
15 for
Hold on,
Cy-
we're rolling what? I'm sorry.
D10 plus your
D10
agility
plus
score.
Agility.
D10 plus our agility. Drag and drop dice to customize. What the fuck am I doing here?
I don't know. It doesn't show up in your dice tray automatically?
No, it's not like like it used to. It's like trying to get me to sign in down there in my dock.
You just want me to do it for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
You got a 9.
All right.
What's Bunk's agility score?
Sweet. And plus 3, so 12.
And then Dorian,
I just
does
spent
anybody
a bunch of fucking money up my agility. What?
does anybody know what Dorian's agility score is? Hold on, I might have
Awesome.
Dorian's.
Did you roll that one or did I roll that one?
I did.
Okay. Sorry, I'm. Don't worry about my.
Dorian's agility is 5.
Rolls
Holy
there.
shit. So Dorian, let's see. 6 plus 5 is 11 for Dorian. All right, so Silas, you're up first. If you want to, I need to roll for Joel. Ooh. Wait, which one was mine? The 2. Shit. Okay. 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, Silas, you're up first. What did you want to do?
I definitely want to see if I can pinpoint where this attack is coming from.
Okay. Yeah, because as of now, the only thing you really know is that this is all coming from like this area down here. Go ahead and give me an observation roll.
I got no 6s.
You don't hear shit.
Damn.
You don't see shit. Anything else you want to do?
Since I'm still like kind of in the doorway there, I would just ask Grace, is there anything I can do for you?
She's not really capable of speaking. She just says, she just points to her throat, and you kind of get the impression that she just wants you to get something to stop the bleeding.
I'll hand her I'll rip something off of my sleeve and use duct tape to like kind of put it in place.
Dope. Love it. Yeah, I'm not
That's
even
awesome.
gonna make you roll for that. We'll just say that you do it. Bunk, you're up next. What do you want to do?
Did I see? Well, I ran behind there, immediately got my sniper rifle, and I kind of dropped to the prone position.
Uh-huh.
I saw that the things was coming from that direction. I'd like
You
to.
didn't see anything.
check
You
that
heard.
direction.
You heard shots.
I heard it come from that direction, so that's why I jumped behind that house.
Okay.
Sorry. And then I'm kind of gonna drop down, take out my sniper rifle in the prone position,
Mhm.
peeking around that corner, and see if I see anything from the area where I heard shit in the southwest
Okay.
corner.
Give me an observation roll. And I would say that your scope gives you a +2 gear bonus.
Okay, 6 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2. I got 1 6.
1 6. So you look, but you don't see much. I mean, you're not specifically sure where to look. You're also looking through a light source, so this area behind you would be sort of like it would be backlit, so you're not really capable of making out. You don't see any shooters. Did you want to do anything else?
No, I don't think I can. He's got Grace in there. I kind of yell to Joel and Dorian to get behind the house, kind of where I am. Guys are out in the open. He's over there somewhere.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Dorian. Dorian is just going to make a mad dash to this guard tower and take cover at the base of this guard tower. It's not a whole lot of cover to be found. You know, it's just a stick build framework for the legs that it's on. It's not like a solid structure all the way up. But then he is going to take a moment to hide. And he is... Does he have anything that gives him a bonus to hiding? He has a camo jacket. Good God. So Dorian is completely convinced that he is hidden.
That's par for the course.
And he turns around and looks at you guys. It's like, abracadabra.
It's just Harper jumped onto Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder if he wants to hop in and play Dorian for one round. That'd be hilarious.
Marcus, you're up.
Okay. The terrain around us, are we kind of in a basin or is it kind of flat? Off to that distance to the where the shot we heard from.
It's basically flat. There's no like topographical high ground or anything like that, other than the guard towers and whatnot. There's no like high ground.
Okay, and I know this is a YMCA building, so this wouldn't be something Marcus would be able to crawl onto the roof from the ground from, right?
Not. I mean, not without a skill roll.
Well, can I try?
Yeah, you can.
Because if it's
try.
pretty flat ground, being up on the roof would definitely give me an advantage if I could sneak to that far west corner.
Yeah, all right.
I'd like to try.
So, it's a 2-story building.
Okay.
Give me a mobility roll.
All right, that's what I was hoping for. So that's 7. But I also have 1 point of stress. Like when we ate the stew earlier, that wasn't like a short rest.
I would say that the amount of time that you guys spent just like contemplating life and eating stew in a relatively relaxed place, you guys were having a eulogy for a dead friend, all of you can reduce 1 point of stress for the sake that you guys were having that moment of respite. So
okay,
not all of your stress, but if you guys had any stress, you could reduce 1 point.
I only have 1 point, so
okay,
that makes it 0. So
perfect.
The 7 for mobility. 1 6 and like 4 5s, but 1 6.
1 6. All right, you get halfway up. Would you like to continue going?
I would.
All right.
So that's the same roll.
Give me another mobility roll.
It's 1 more 6 again.
All right,
Jesus Christ, there's so many 5s.
You make it to the top. I really wanted you to fall.
So is that basically my turn getting up there, or would I be able to army crawl?
I mean, it's not like it was a ladder. You were like Alex Honnolding your way up to the to the top of this thing. So I would say that taking that position. Yeah. Okay.
But I wouldn't like from this position, even though I'm up on the roof now. I wouldn't like because I guess I would have had to put my sniper rifle like the strap on to climb up the building. So would I be able to at least pull my sniper rifle out for my next turn, or is this getting up there my turn?
Yeah. We'll say that you were able to get up and find an established position, but you're not going to be able to do anything else.
Gotcha.
You're ready to take on your next turn. You'll be ready to take a shot from the roof. Is what I'm saying.
Cool.
That's gonna take us here. So you hear another shot ring out. Oh. So that's gonna hit Joel.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh! And Joel is going to get hit hard. But he is not down yet. But I will say with that shot, between all of you guys being more aware of there being shooters, I'm going to give each of you an opportunity to make an observation roll.
Mine wasn't high enough with a fucking 12 last time.
You got a 6. You got 1 6, and I'm saying no. So you guys all get an opportunity.
Oh, no. Oh, that other one was our initiative.
Correct.
That first one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use my gut feeling? I can roll observation using empathy instead of wits to detect an approaching threat. That sounds like perfect for that.
Yeah, dude, that is exactly what that's for. So I'll give you all of you guys. We'll do it in initiative order, by the way. So Silas, go ahead and give me an observation roll.
I got 1 6.
And 1 6. Okay. Silas, from where you are, you can tell that there is a guy down here, right near these trees. And he's taking a crouching position right at the base of that tree. And this is the one that you see.
Does Bunk see him with 2 6s?
With 2 6s. 2 6s, yes. Bunk sees this guy, and then you also see this guy.
Fuck. It's those fucking meth heads from earlier. Trying to rob us of the ambulance drugs.
Marcus, I would give you an opportunity to roll observation. Go ahead and roll. Actually, I'm going to have you roll observation anyway. Because you're on a...
Observation.
Yeah.
Oh, but again, I can use my empathy attribute instead of wits, correct?
Yep. So your empathy attribute, and then your observation score.
All right, that's 1 6.
1 6. You don't see anything new. That is going to move us.
Are you muted?
No, I'm not.
Am I? Oh.
Oh, there you are.
Is
That was
Joel
weird.
laying on the ground now?
All right. And then that's going to take us to this guy over here. Whoa. Hang on. What's happening? Woo, watch out. Drunk driver. It's going to take us to this guy. Let's see if he notices Dorian.
You really are going to kill Dorian tonight.
He does not notice Dorian.
Sweet.
Let's see if he notices. Let's see who he does notice, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one is Silas. 1 and 2 is Silas. 3 and 4 is Joel. 5 and 6 is Marcus. 7 and 8 is Bunk. That's Bunk.
Fuck.
So he sees you
All right.
back there, trying to hide.
It's all right.
And he's like, oh, you think I don't see you? So we're going to take a shot
I
at
got pretty
Bunk.
good cover. I'm all right with that.
4 plus 1 gear.
Of all the people to cover, I'm like around the side of the.
Ooh, he's got 1
Did
6.
that count as a 6?
Yes, it does. Shows up in the game
I
log
can't
as
tell.
a
My
6.
screen was like leaning up against a.
So Bunk is going to take 2 damage.
Fuck. Okay.
And that's going to take us to Joel. And Joel is hurt. And Joel, let's... how far can Joel get, just basically? He can get there. But let's see...
Kind of wave. I'm like, Joel, get behind the fucking house. You're over there.
No, he doesn't. Okay. Joel is going to hide inside here. He is going to take a position where he can still see, but he is significantly more covered. Because he found a trash can behind that door, and he just like sets up a trash can in front of him for some cover. But that's going to do it for Joel. He's not going to be able to take an action. Grace. Let's have Grace make a stamina roll.
Is that trash can cover or concealment? What is this trash can made of?
It's like a 30-gallon plastic Rubbermaid container that's blue. So it's not like.
Oh, no! Give me on something more substantial.
Ooh, Grace is hurt. I'm gonna roll something for Grace.
I hope you didn't have anything written for your NPCs because they're fucking getting blasted.
I assume that everybody has the potential to die in a combat scenario. All right, I'll figure out what that is later. 45 is what she rolled for her critical injury. That is going to take us up here.
Oh shit, Bunk.
I need Bunk to make an observation roll.
Oh no.
Great.
Come on, Bunky.
6.
And you get a +1.
Oh, I get a +1? Oh,
Yeah.
come on, lucky.
Actually, do
Extra
a +2. Do a +2.
Stew.
No, you don't hear
Fuck! Even worse!
it. So this guy's gonna take your unobservant notion, because you are hyper focused on the threats coming from this direction. You're unaware when this guy creeps up behind you, and he is going to take a swing at you.
Oh no.
How'd he get past the fence and the pile of rocks?
Fucking Tony. Give a man a job.
Tony.
It does look like the rocks are stacked directly on the fence line.
Now, here's what I'll tell you.
He's very tired.
Oh, he whiffs. So here's what I'll tell you. He completely whiffs. But him missing, like, you're aware of him now. So if you would like to use your reaction for this round,
Fuck yes.
I'll give you a reaction. If you get 2 successes, I'll give you an opportunity to make a melee attack against him.
All right.
Or you'll
I wanna
roll
react
damage.
with my fucking
Yeah.
bat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
need
wanna
2 successes.
React with my bat. All right. So what do I need to roll with? What am I rolling for this
Melee.
melee? So 4 and 1.
This is sort of like a retroactive
4 and 1.
blocking mechanic. I was gonna
And my bat bonus, that's just damage shit. That has nothing to do with the hit.
well,
So
there's-
I get 4
yeah.
and 1. And there's no bonuses. It's just my straight melee. for reaction.
Correct. I mean, he snuck up on you, so you don't. Oh, you got one. You got 1 6. So
I got 1, and that's not good enough for this.
no,
We
I mean,
want a 2.
2 6s would, but you're not going to be. You can't push this one. This is a reaction.
I am damaged. I got fucking shot. I
Yeah.
am a shot old man that got snuck up on. Not Rambo.
It's gonna take us here.
Damn it. With that 1 6, am I able to
No,
yell
no.
after I swing?
Your only reaction is I'm gifting you an opportunity to retaliate. Otherwise,
Gotcha.
you didn't notice him. He would have just planted one in the back of your skull. The fact that he missed is the only reason that I'm giving you the opportunity to turn around and attack him. Let's see.
Nobody
Same
else
thing.
heard that kerfuffle, did they? Marcus, he's kind of close now.
Yeah, Marcus, give me an observation roll.
Observation.
That was all I was thinking is somebody sneaking up, swinging, missing, and me turning around and also counter swinging might have been loud enough for somebody to be like, "The fuck?"
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I didn't.
You're right. Nobody's really around. Marcus is on the roof.
He's on two. He's
I
two
didn't
stories
roll
up.
any 6s.
Yeah, he didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't roll any 6s.
All right, so we've got 1, 2. I would argue he can't see
I'm not
Marcus.
rolling, right?
1, 2, 3. So 1 and 2 is going to be Dorian. 3 and 4 is going to be Silas. 5 and 6 is going to be Bunk. 1. So with this guy, with his buddy, is another guy that pops up. He takes he kind of makes his way over behind this grave, and he's going to take a shot at Dorian.
Are these undead rising from the ground?
They
Where
are.
are they popping up? Jesus.
Ooh, he's going to miss,
He
though.
missed.
He's going to miss. That's going to take us back to Silas.
The stealth of these meth heads is nonsense.
Right. Silas is a little concerned about Grace, but would be more interested in stopping the threat. And then, like, the thought dawns on him, like, because he heard the horses, like, if those motherfuckers touch those horses, I am painting this place red with their fucking blood. All right, so taking a shot at, I saw the yellow circle guy by the tree, right? Is what we said back when we did our perception or
This dude?
observation checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's who I am taking a shot at with the sniper rifle.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't fucking believe it. I didn't get any 6s, but I also didn't get any 1s, so I'm gonna push that.
Do it. You want to tell me what that looks like when Silas needs to really push himself for this shot?
He like gets closer to the door, knowing that he is putting himself in more danger, but he really wants to fucking paste this guy to the tree. And he's like trying to be careful because he knows where Dorian is and he doesn't want to hit him. No fucking 6s again. Damn.
Oof.
No panic either.
Silas
Yeah,
lets
I missed.
loose with a shot that just goes wide. Bunk, you're up.
I am not in great shape, but I do know that there are 2 grizzled old bastards next to me, and I am ready to fucking fight. And I have my baseball bat, and I swing on this little son of a bee right next to me.
Mhm.
And while doing so, can I also yell out? Because I don't think anybody else fucking knows these 2 guys
Yeah.
are over here with me.
Yeah.
I yell, help! As I fucking swing on this dude, and let's see. It's a melee, right? So strength.
If you're
plus
hitting him with
melee.
your bat, yeah. And your bat, I believe, gets like +3 to damage. The bat is ridiculous.
It's super damagey if I can hit this dude.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck this old piece of shit. All right, I got him. And then I get a damage is 3 plus a bonus. I get 1d6, it says.
Yeah, it's D6.
So 3
Hold
plus
on.
whatever the hell this is.
This is backwards. 1d6. Yeah, you do 1d damage is 1d. This is backwards. What's in your thing? Anyway, so you get 1d6 plus 3 for your damage. So what'd you roll?
Okay, so 6.
6.
3.
All right. This guy takes one right in the. Let's see. He's gonna make a stamina roll. Ooh. So you hit this guy hard, and he falls down to 1D. So he's going to be struggling. He's still alive.
I'd like to think.
Go ahead.
I'd like to think he was coming at me with like a fucking hard left,
Mhm.
and I swing at him hard, and I hit him right under the fucking rib cage, like crushing his goddamn ribs. So it's not a head, it's not a knockout thing, but it's a like it's pretty good hit. God, that would suck.
Anyway, who's next? Dorian is up next. Dorian is made aware of this guy back here because he just realized like a shot went by him. So he turns around to look, and he sees this guy peering over Tony's grave, and he's like, "Nobody shoots over Tony's grave," or something. I don't know. And Dorian is going to use his. He's got a revolver. Wow. 7, 8.
Nobody else pulls an appearing actor. I don't know, something stupid.
He's gonna push this.
And we are not rolling well on these hits.
Oh.
There we go.
But he fucking panics. So, Dorian. He's only got 1 point of stress, so let's see what he does. He manages to keep his cool. He manages to keep his cool, but he's not gonna. He's too flustered to be able to get a shot off because he's angry that this guy's over there standing on Tony's grave. Which narratively doesn't make sense, but that's what we're going to say.
He did not care about Tony that much.
Marcus, you're up.
Okay. So I think the only one I saw was bad guy number 1.
Well, after his encounter with Bunk, give me another observation roll real quick. Just a passive observation roll. Don't worry about any stress. Just give me your wits and your observation.
1-6. God damn.
Okay.
Just 1-6.
So you're aware of the 2 people that are down on the ground near Bunk. You're aware that those people are there.
Okay.
Just because you could hear the sound of the fight.
If I were to, because I'm prone with my sniper rifle out, if I were to sneak to the edge of that, would I get any kind of advantage on shooting them or shooting at them if I were to sneak? Because nobody knows I'm up there, right?
What's that? Yeah, nobody knows. Let's see. I mean, they all watched you climb up. Like it took you a full 6 seconds to climb up the.
Yeah, no. So those two guys down at maybe in the southwest did, but these guys in the northeast corner, they wouldn't have been able to see
they
me
didn't.
from
Yeah,
around that.
they don't know you're up there. Good point. Yes, you're correct.
So if I were to sneak to this edge here, would I get any kind of advantage on taking a shot at either one of them?
Sure, I give you a +2, a situational bonus. First of all, they don't know you're
would
there.
I have to roll? Oh, so I don't need to roll a stealth like.
No,
they
don't know you're there.
Stealthy enough. Okay, so if I were to, I guess take a shot at the guy that's like not right on top of bunk, but the one at Tony's grave, RFE. That would just be marksmanship +2 for the sniper rifle.
Yeah. Well, it'd be your marksmanship roll +2 for the sniper rifle, +2 for a situational bonus because you're up above them and they don't see you there. So,
so that
agility, marksmanship,
total of 12.
Fucking hell!
My agility's 5. My ability is agility's 5. Marksmanship is 3. 2 for the bonus, and then 2 for the.
That is
sniper
12
rifle
dice.
Bonus.
That is
12.
12 dice.
Don't panic.
Yeah.
And I've got 0 stress.
Oh, sweet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 6s.
Holy shit. I mean, yeah, do you want to describe how this guy dies?
Yeah. So Marcus, hearing this going on, would sneak up, just slowly, almost like comically, pull the gun over the very edge of the building, get this guy's like right in between his eyes, in the center of his crosshairs, and take a shot.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, your shot is successful. You want to describe how he dies?
Oh yeah. So, with that marksmanship, he makes that little spot in the middle of the crosshairs. When he looks through after taking the shot, he sees that little hole, and just the aerosol spray of blood and viscera out the back of this guy's head as he falls dead to the ground.
Perfect. Yeah, he's done. With 5 6s, I don't think anybody's going to survive that. That is going to take us to this guy down here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is the guy. I don't remember if it was this guy or the next guy. I think it was the next guy. But anyway, this guy saw Joel hightail it into the entrance and watched him hunkered down behind this barrel. Now, because he's technically behind the barrel, he can't actually see Joel. So he's going to have a penalty on this roll. But he's going to take a shot at Joel.
Which guy? This guy?
He's going to miss. Yeah, this guy down below. He's going to miss.
How are you guys seeing each other's rolls? I can't see anybody else's rolls. Are you guys...
It's showing up on my screen.
It's in Owlbear Rodeo. Click on
I'm not
the
seeing shit this time.
dice. Anyway. Take another path here. Some stuff is going to happen. Bunk, I need you to make another observation roll.
Okay. Can you see mine?
No.
Oh, there it is.
Did you roll that?
5s and 3s.
I did.
Okay. Well, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did
Damn.
not. You did not see. 3, 4. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. That is going to take us here. So this guy still can't see Dorian. He's tucked behind that post. So 1 or 2. 1 and 2 is Dorian. 3 and 4 is Marcus. 5 and 6 is Bunk.
Fox Nugget.
So he's going to take a shot at Marcus on that roof. He sees that sniper taking that position. Oh, and he's going to hit you for 1 plus 2 for 2 damage.
Plus just a 2 damage? Okay.
Just 2. That's going to take us back to Joel. And Joel is in pretty rough shape. And the only guy he can even see is this dude down here. But because Joel is like hanging on, he's going to take a bit of a penalty on this roll. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Joel does not want to push this. Joel like fires and misses. He also like as the round fires, he can tell that maybe the gun may have jammed up a bit, and he doesn't want to. He's not gonna try and press his luck. That's going to take us to Grace. Grace needs to make another stamina roll. Ooh, okay. This guy is going to take another swing at Bunk, but because Bunk almost crippled him, almost killed him, he's down on one knee. You know, whatever swing he's going to take at Bunk, he's going to do at a disadvantage. So he's going to take 1, 2, 1. Now, Bunk, because you are engaged in him at melee range, you can attempt to block this if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt.
He missed, but here's the thing. Because he missed, roll melee. If you get, if you succeed, you just get to fucking swing and hit him.
I'm gonna put. I can't.
No, not on a reaction. Not on a reaction. You can't push those. That guy's dead. That takes us back to Silas.
I take a look over my shoulder at Grace. Do I see any change in condition?
She looks like she's alive, but she is not in great shape.
She's not in
But
great shape.
hasn't passed out or anything.
Yeah. I mean, she's unconscious at this point.
She's unconscious?
She's unconscious. And she has as of yet.
What condition my physician was in?
I wish I had some sort of rage function, but I don't. So I will just take another shot at same guy I did last time, down in the corner with the yellow border.
This dude? Okay.
So many fucking dice. I gotta get it. I got 1 6.
Perfect.
No panic.
Roll that damage.
All right. So it's
Ooh.
a D6 plus 2. Damn it! I rolled a 1, so 3 damage.
3 damage. That guy had been hit once before, hadn't he? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so that guy's going to go down. You hit him, and let me give him a stamina roll. Ooh, so you hit him, and he sort of like does one of these things, like like when somebody gets shot in Gunsmoke, they go, oh, and then falls to the ground. But you're not sure he's dead. More information. When you looked over at Grace, you can tell that she's in a pretty bad way. She's unconscious, and she is still losing blood. The scrap of your shirt that you duct taped to her neck is basically saturated and is continuing to. She's continuing to bleed out. Bunk. What would you like to do?
I doubt I'm going to be the one to save Grace. I'm going to swing the old bat. This son of a bee. Hopefully ending his meaningless, worthless life. 5. Oh, it's happening. He died.
Oh yeah.
He did.
Yeah, if you landed a hit, he was gonna die. You want to describe how he dies? You want to describe how your bat ends his life?
That's gonna decide on 1d6 plus 3.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right, doesn't matter. All right, he's kind of exhausted and already like coughing up blood from the last one and like down on a knee. I kind of like golf swing, uppercut swing, like, and just fucking take him in the bottom of his chin. And this dude flies back. I'm not sure if I broke his neck or what, but I certainly broke his teeth when his lower jaw hit his upper jaw.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude flies backward and he's done.
He did.
He did.
All right, Dorian. Dorian's gonna peek his head out, and he's gonna check out this guy here. And he sees him. What did Dorian have? Dorian's got 7, 8. Okay.
And 2 dead doves.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. So Dorian redeems himself. Well, hold on. He's got a point of stress.
They've been in it for a long time.
Oh!
No!
4 success. Dorian, I wish Shane was here so he could see the fact that he just had like a massive critical hit. Dorian's gonna whip around in like a John Woo sort of like epic scenario and just be like, now you see me, now you don't. And he's just gonna take a shot at this guy down here that's by the tree, and this bullet's just gonna go straight through the center of this guy's face, and he's and it's just like his whole front of his skull just opens up, and he falls dead. And then he's gonna rush. Yeah, he's gonna rush back here by the door. Marcus, I need you to make an observation roll.
Observation, is it where? 1-6.
6. Okay. Whoops.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I'm not
I can hear
muted,
you.
am I? Okay, sorry.
1-6. All right. So You're looking at your options because as far as you can tell, the playing field has been cleared, so to speak. But as you're kind of like assessing your options, you hear somebody running up on you from on top of the roof.
Would I have time to, like, because I was kind of like leaning over when I took the shot at the guy I killed, and then I got shot. So that would have made me react by kind of like turning. So would I be on my, like, I would imagine after getting shot, I would have tried to get low and be on my back. So I would see this person coming at me.
Yeah, I would say that, like,
I'm on my back.
You could whip around and you'd be on your back, but you'd be holding your sniper rifle, like, you know, up and if you wanted to.
Hip fire.
Hip fire, yeah. Let's say you get a -2 for this because you're kind of shooting from the hip. You're not using your scope. You're sort of like whipping around and you're just like general direction aiming. So if you want to take like a -2 on your just eliminate your bonus that you would get from the sniper rifle if you want to take a shot.
Okay, so that would just be my agility and my marksmanship.
Yep.
So that would be 8.
So when you whip around and point this gun at this woman, the first thing you see is she lock eyes with you. And her eyes get real big and she says, "You." And then you take your shot, and what was the result?
That was 3 6s.
3 6s. Okay.
3 6s.
All right, roll damage.
All right, so damage with that is a D6 plus 2. That's a 6 total.
6 total. Okay. But you said you got 3 6s?
I got 3 6s, yep.
So
wait, don't I get to add +1 for every D6?
What? Where you guys like
range combat? Each extra success on your marksmanship roll can increase the damage by 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. You got 3 successes, so you like I'm asking you, do you want it to be a headshot or a heart shot?
Because I was whipping around, I probably would have been aiming center mass, so let's call it a hard shot.
Okay. You want to describe how this puts her down?
Yeah, so I heard someone coming towards me. I heard her say, you or them, and I whip around,
No.
and it's just like
she looked at you, and her eyes got big, and she said to you, "You."
Yeah, and I say, "You damn right, it's me," and I shoot her, and it just goes right through her heart, and she crumples like a fucking piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah, and she does. She falls dead right on top of the rooftop.
What's that secret getting out, huh?
And that effectively ends the active threats. There's the matter of the guy down in the corner.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is bad guy 1 still up? Okay.
Yeah, well, let me see. Because it's his turn next. Yeah, he's still alive. But not in a capacity where he could take another shot.
Is it free open play now, or are we going by turns, or?
Yeah, I mean, we're out of combat initiative at this point, so have at it. What would you like to do?
I want to
yell for help. Grace is bleeding out.
I shoulder my sniper rifle, and I take out my pistol, and I start just fucking hoofing it to this dude. So I'm like, I just start running up on this motherfucker.
Okay.
While I'm running,
Yeah.
like the closer I get, do I assess? I mean, is he seeing me? Does he have a gun raised on me? Because I'm trained on him the whole time.
No, he's just laying in the ground, and as far as you can tell, he is all of his attention is on his pain and misery.
All right, I'm gonna keep running up to him, and as I do, I'm gonna yell, "Fucking hands in the air! Fucking hands in the air! Drop your shit! Drop your weapons!"
Like his gun's already on the side. It's already on the ground. He's not. It doesn't appear to be much of a threat at all. He's groaning. He's got his arms covering his midsection. He's just laying there.
I come up. I drop my left knee on his fucking midsection, on the bleeding, and I put my pistol right to his forehead. And I say, "Do not fucking move. Who the fuck are you?"
Let's see if he has the ability to talk. So he mostly just chokes and
Gargles.
yeah, gargles, but then the one thing you hear him say is Foster.
Foster?
Yeah. At least that's what you think it is. Give me an observation roll.
My hearing ain't what it used to be. 6.
Yeah, he says Foster. But in sort of like a gargling, choking sort of way.
Yeah.
And he just starts laughing.
The fuck does Foster mean?
And he, well, let's see if he can
What do you-
continue speaking.
Is that Danielle, by the way? Hi, Danielle.
They say hello. It is Danielle.
My Danielle walks in the background sometimes too.
They're saying hello. They see you walking in the background. She's waving, but you guys can't see it because she's in the kitchen.
Be weird if it wasn't Danielle.
Yeah, it's someone else.
True that. True that.
So
Could be like Danielle's sister or something. I don't know.
she.
Visiting.
So this guy, he can't make out another intelligible word. He just starts choking and he's not able to say anything else. But he just points up to the roof.
Up to the roof of the YMCA?
Yep.
Foster, up to the roof. Maybe that chick that... Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so Marcus would have stood up and he took some damage in that skirmish. So maybe I don't know if you said where he got shot. I'm assuming like the shoulder or something. So he's kind of holding his shoulder, and he gets over her. Does he recognize this person at all?
The woman on the roof with you?
Yes.
No, you don't recognize her.
This dude's
Okay.
just bleeding out. My guy's just bleeding out, right? He's fucking toast. And he's gut shot and he's gargling on his own blood, right?
And he died.
Oh, all right. Oh,
And
that
he's
changes. Very good.
So they're all dead at this
I look
point.
around.
Yeah.
I would like to look around and make sure that there's nobody fucking else that's going to pop a shot off at us. Now that I'm all the way on the outskirts, like on the perimeter there, I'm still low and I'm looking around for like any sort of light flare from a scope or some shit.
Oh yeah, give me an observation roll. You don't see any immediate
I see
threats.
that.
You don't notice any immediate threats.
I push it.
What does that look like narratively? What does it look like when Bunk decides he's going to really push himself on this observation roll?
Bunk is still winded and he's fucking shot.
Yeah.
And he just made this trek. He made this trek all the way from the side of the house up there, and he's guttural. Oh, get on the fucking ground. Oh, who's it? And so he's like adrenaline, but he's an old goddamn man that's just sprinted, adrenaline, and he's shot. And after this guy fucking dies, and he's like looking around while his heart's thump 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 thump, his temples are fucking boom 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 boom. He can hear his blood in his ears.
Yeah.
And he's like, looks around, he doesn't hear anything, and he's like, shuts his eyes for a second, takes in through the nose, out through the mouth, a couple of deep ones, and then he like fucking really like just like kind of lowers his head a little bit and starts looking around, kind of squints. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I love it. All right, roll that shit. Push it. Come on, panic. Oh, you got the 6.
Six.
You look
Oh,
around.
no, panic die.
Yeah,
Or
roll me a
stress one, right?
stress.
Oh.
All right. So, in your very zen-like state, where you've sort of, it's like Ghost of Tsushima, right? Where you are able to literally like get a scan of the area. You are absolutely confident that this is the end. That these two down in the corner were specifically designed as an immediate distraction to allow these 3 people to come in from the side and ambush you in a melee attack.
Same shit we did at the other base. That son of a bitch.
Nobody else here.
All right. I searched the body. I'd like to search that guy.
Okay. Let me.
I'm assuming this is all simultaneously happening while Silas and everybody. I'm not like stopping what he's doing with that so that I can do this. This is all kind of simultaneous while she's bleeding out.
Yeah.
I'm
Me.
just like making sure the threat is eliminated.
Roll me a d6. 6.
Hey,
So you find on this guy, in addition to the rifle that he's been shooting at you with, sort of like it's almost like a homemade fabricated zip gun that's capable of holding a single 22 caliber shot in it. It's made out of like literally like PVC pipe and rubber bands. Like this is the most perfunctory form of firearm manufacturer that you could conceive of. There's like a little like a stainless steel straw as the barrel.
Barrel. All right. I take it.
Perfect.
Fuck
And
am I
then
doing?
you find enough ammunition from this guy to up your ammunition up 1. Speaking of which, everybody that participated in the firefight needs to give me an ammunition roll.
Well, mine was a D12, so whatever it would have been, even if it dropped 1, goes back up to D12.
That is correct.
So-
So we'll just say that you're going to stay there. Dorian is going to make a D12 roll.
D12.
Oh, he's going to go down to a D10.
Mine was an 11,
Okay. As long as it's not a 1 or a
and
2.
I was at a D12.
Does anyone have a sewing kit? Oh shit, we're in a hospital. All right. I'd now like to run back to Silas and Grace and return and try to aid Silas. And right now we're just holding our hands over the fucking bleeding out lady.
Yeah. I mean, Grace is
Shit.
dying.
We don't have to. We have to stop the bleeding. We have to get her more blood, and we have to. The fuck are you gonna stop a bleeding shot in the neck like that?
I don't know.
All right.
Is there anybody else? Does anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, I wanted to use my the point of my sniper rifle and kind of like move her clothing around, see if there's any insignia, and if there's nothing that kind of tells me if these people are with anybody, search her body.
You don't see any sort of like badges or tattoos or anything like that, but she is wearing dog tags around her neck.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to take those and read them.
Okay. So I am going to post this in the chat.
I was trying to find a way to add Dave Matthews Band Grace is Gone to the chat, but I couldn't figure it out.
Give me a second. I'm going to add this in the chat. All right. So you pull these, you inspect these dog tags, and they are stamped, and it says E. Rivera, and then it says TSU/OPS/CDOC ADXF.
Would Marcus know what that meant?
Marcus would definitely know what that meant. You would know that this is a dog tag that would be issued to riot and tactical units used during high-risk prisoner transfers within the federal prison system.
And in that 80H or ADXF, isn't that the prison that I was at?
It is.
No, I'm sorry.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
yeah.
it
Okay.
is.
So Marcus would specifically know that CDOC stands for the Colorado Department of Corrections. TSU OPS is the Tactical Support Unit Operations, and ADXF obviously is ADXF or ADX Florence Supermax Prison.
But again, he didn't recognize this person.
You did not
at
recognize
all.
this woman. Nope.
All right.
Give me
Was there
insight.
anything? Do I need
Let me
oh,
insight.
insight? Let's see. That is 6. 1-6.
1-6. So when you see these dog tags and you realize that these dog tags are associated with the prison that you used to be the warden at, it occurs to you that when she locked eyes with you and said you, that you think she knew you.
That makes my line of yeah, it's me even cooler. So yeah. Is there anything else that I found on her? And do I need to add the dog tags to my tiny items?
Yeah, dog tags you could definitely add to tiny items. You find a knife on her and a 9mm pistol. If that's anything that you want.
Okay. I do want the knife because I don't have any kind of melee, even though my melee is 0. But I've already got a 9mm. I think we've actually like left 9mm behind already. So
You have.
And my ammo is at a D12, so I don't think grabbing the clip or anything would do anything for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll take the knife.
Okay. Perfect. Anyone else?
Just trying to keep Grace alive.
Yeah, I think the immediate concern is Grace, who's bleeding the fuck out.
So I would see Joel and Dorian and Bunk coming up and say, like, this blood is not stopping. We gotta stop it somehow. Is there any metal in the fire by the stew?
Wait. From the jet, Dorian has like all the medicines, right? Or did we give them all to?
You gave him
I
to
think
Did we
Grace.
give all the
has.
medicines? Fuck. Didn't we have some of that coagulating, stop bleeding powder?
You did.
I thought that was in the. Yeah. That's what I want to fucking drop on her neck. I would know what that. I definitely would know what that was. That's like a field thing for former Marines. They would know that shit. I run into the fucking hospital and I try to find that shit. I forget what it's called.
I am looking.
And I'll just say hurry and I'll keep pressure on it. Do I see, is it like entrance and exit?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to keep pressure on both sides.
Oh, let's see.
Do I find the shit?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what it is. I don't remember what it was. I don't have notes from my last two sessions.
It was a coagulating powder.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find what it is.
I forget what the hell that's called, but I'm pretty sure we found that in the ambulance.
Do. I don't remember. Anyway, but yes, you did. You found it. Bunk runs in there, and it annoys me that I don't have these notes. And you find it, and you come running back, and you give me a crafting roll or a medicine roll, whichever one you choose.
Definitely crafting. Do I get to use my multi-tool? No.
No.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and a stress die.
And a stress die. Oof, I thought that was going to be a panic.
Push that one.
So yeah, you apply this septic powder or styptic powder to her neck. I don't remember what it's called. It slowly absorbs some of the blood. It firms up, and you're pretty certain that the bleeding has stopped. I'm gonna need Grace to make a roll. She is still holding on.
All right, help me move her. Let's get her in a bed.
We get her into a bed. Let's see. She needs IV fluids. Can I find like a saline? Do I have any IVs labeled saline or anything like that? Well, first, I help her get her into a bed.
Okay.
I help Silas and we drag her and get her into a fucking hospital bed.
All right. You guys get her into a bed. As you rush Grace into this room, there's not very many beds. Just the one that the girl is on. There's two empty ones, and then the last bed is the one where Chet is. And as you look over, you see Chet lying very still with a scalpel plunged directly into the center of his chest.
Way to go, Grace. All right, Bunk, we're gonna have to deal with that later, but right now we gotta save Grace. I was gonna ask that guy
Yeah.
for advice, but you know, guess
Yeah, I was
can't.
thinking about that too. Damn it. All right.
Sure, Dr. Vic would have had some opinions on that.
Yeah, he probably would have.
So there is one extra empty bed.
Yeah, there's an empty bed.
Okay. All right. Throw in the extra empty bed. And we load her up on the table there. And I just start fucking rummaging, looking. Is Joel, is he alive? Okay. He was having me out of trash can. I yell for Joel.
Joel is alive, just barely. You yell for Joel, and Joel just kind of yells back, "I'm a little busy dying."
Do I have any idea? Have I observed where they keep the IV bags?
You're more than welcome to just
Or
rummage through the shit and see if you can find something.
yeah, that's what I want to do, is rummage and see if I can find something that looks like saline, or that's labeled saline, or that I think is a saline bag.
Okay.
Hey, Bunk, I have some morphine and some penicillin. That's the only stuff that I have. We don't want her
Nah.
moving if you start poking her, though. Should we knock her out with some morphine? I mean,
I don't think we should knock her out just yet. I think she's barely hanging on to life. I think she needs fluids as fast as we can get them to her. We stop the bleeding. She needs more blood, but I don't know what the fuck her blood type is. So we're going to give her fluids, and I have a fucking oxygen cannula. I have an oxygen cylinder that I took from the ambulance that's in my backpack. And so I'm going to give her some fucking oxygen, and we're going to give her some saline, because we don't know what her fucking blood type is, and I'm not just going to give her blood that'll kill her, unless somebody knows the universal donor. Does anybody oneg? Anybody know their fucking blood type?
that wasn't a question that I answered when I
creating your character sheet.
So, I don't know.
I'm up on this roof, but I've got some diazepam that might help her like deal with the pain.
I don't want to give her any painkillers. I don't want to do that. Nothing that dilutes her very, very thin strand. She's right there on the brink here. We stop the bleeding. She needs fluids, and she needs oxygen, and she needs blood, but we don't have any fucking blood. So, I'm gonna go rummage through. First of all, I take the oxygen cylinder out of my bag, and I hand it to Silas, and I'm like, "Here, put this thing on her face. Give her some oxygen. I'm gonna go for some saline."
Okay.
And I run to go rummage through some shit where I think it might be. I don't know. I'm just blindly looking.
Perfect. Give me an observation roll. 2 6s. You find the shit out of some saline. You find enough saline. You're not a doctor, but you're like, this is a lot, right? And then you run back. And you
They did teach us how to fucking do field transfusions and shit in the Marine Corps, so
Sure.
I do know.
Give me a medical roll.
How to put some shit in a vein.
Yeah. When was the last time Bunk did that?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need you to
1,000,000 years ago.
make either a mobility or a healing roll, one of the two.
Definitely mobility. And a stress die. God damn it.
Ooh. So it's not the most graceful of IV insertions, but certainly not the worst. It's effective enough that you are able to get Grace on an IV. So she's got fluids going to her. She's got a saline drip going.
Do we have more gauze or anything like that? Yeah, I look around for gauze. And because we've coagulated the fucking wound and stopped the bleeding, I want to pack it with gauze and just tape it, and then pack the other side with gauze and just fucking tape it.
Okay, give me another mobility or healing roll.
This is not gonna go well if I keep doing this shit. All right, it didn't work. I didn't tape the gauze.
So you're like applying gauze to Grace's neck, but you realize that as much as you were trained how to insert an IV into somebody's arm, you weren't really trained to pack a neck wound with gauze. And so it's a bit clumsy, and it more or less just looks like you shoved gauze into her neck rather than like skillfully or artfully like packing the wound, so to speak. But we'll see how this works out. I mean, you didn't kill her.
I was gonna say, of all the things that I needed to roll on, that one is the least critical.
Anything else?
No. I don't think so. I say, as long as we have that oxygen on her face and she's got a drip of saline going, like she's got to make new blood for all that fucking blood she lost.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a lot.
Right, let's check on Joel. He said he was busy dying.
Yeah, I'll. You want me to go check on Joel?
I'm happy to go check on Joel.
All right, you go check on Joel. I'm gonna stick with the doc.
So,
all right.
You get to Joel, and Joel is just kind of sitting there. He's like leaned up against the wall behind this trash can that he was hiding behind. And there's like a smear on the wall behind him where he sort of like slid down, and he's just alive. He's not. He doesn't appear to be in any immediate danger, but he is definitely not doing well. And he's just sitting there, and he's just kind of like labored breathing, and he can hear you kind of walk up, and he just sort of looks up, and he's like, "Did we win?"
Before he says anything, I say, if you fucking smart mouth me again, like, I will whip you even as you're dying.
It's like, okay, fair. Did we win?
Bad guys are down. Grace is in a bad way. I'm here to see if there's anything I can help you with. Like, where's the worst of it? Like,
and so Joel shows you like where he got shot, and it's like right in his upper chest. Luckily it missed. Doesn't appear to have hit his lung. Doesn't appear to have hit any vital organs, but it's in his upper chest, and it's clean through, like in and out, clear through. He's beat up and bleeding, but he's not immediately dying.
all right, I yell back to Bunk to see if he has any more of that powder.
Yeah, there's more powder in there, I think.
If
And
not, he's gonna get cauterized.
I run to wherever I ran last time and found the powder, and grab and I run up and kind of tear open the package with my teeth, kind of,
Uh-huh.
and then say, where is it? Where you need it?
He looks up at Bunk. And he looks back down at his gunshot wound. And he's just like, it's not here or here so much as it's right here.
Right around this area.
This area right here.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, what happened to your face?
I sprinkle it on his chest, and then I kind of grab his shoulder and roll him over, and like smart ass. I kind of roll him over, and I'm like putting it on his back there. Watch it do its thing. Gelatinize or whatever the fuck it does.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Foam and gelatinize, I assume.
All right, I'm gonna help him into the hospital proper, so we can watch both of these at the same time.
In my head, the way that this powder works is that when you sprinkle it on, it creates little tiny elves that run around and just like scrub your wounds.
That's just too obvious for it to be the case.
I think it's more like a hydrogen peroxide effect, and then afterwards it creates like jello, like red blood jello-ish. I don't know, gelatinizing your shit,
Say jello
coagulating
again.
it.
I don't know why this is reminding me. Is like I like to think of my Jesus hammered in the front row of Leonard Skinner.
And we're drunk.
All right.
My little baby Jesus, 8 pounds 6 ounces.
So you also successfully mitigate Joel's bleeding, stop Joel's bleeding, and he manages to like make it to his feet, and he just kind of looks at the two. He's like, "Who attacks a hospital?"
Good question.
I don't know if there's any left alive to ask. Did we learn anything from any of them? I mean,
The one that I questioned said the word Foster as he was choking on his blood. And I'm damn sure he said Foster.
Foster. Does that mean
I
anything to
rolled
you
for it
guys?
and everything.
doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean,
Not to me.
who knows? People say crazy shit when they're dying. I mean, just think of all the crazy shit that Chet was saying. Anyway.
Yeah, on that front, Grace appears to have stabbed Chet in the chest with a scalpel, so no more Chet.
Well, I kind of feel like maybe Tony got cheated a little.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
While they're doing that, can Marcus like find a ladder or whatever way this woman got up here to get down?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming that it was like some.
You can also go
kind of
down
like
the way that
fire
you got
hydrant.
up. I mean, you're also on the roof. You had your. You can also you just go down the way
I know
you
you
came
want
up.
me to do that.
Marcus,
I-
guys, help, guys! I'm still up here, guys.
No, I mean, there's a coordinated effort
You
at
guys
this
make a
point that
pallet-
like, you could do it. I'm not going to make you roll for it in this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna shimmy down and see if I can help.
Marcus breaks the ankle. What?
Exactly. That would be par for the course for what Marcus normally does. So just wanted to join everybody and be like, oh, good God, Grace. Oh my God, Joel. What happened while I was on that roof?
I got shot.
I look at him and I say, so many things.
Anybody find anything? Joel just kind of asks meekly. He's like, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go lay down on that last gurney.
Yeah, I'll help you over there.
Thank you. So,
Yeah, Marcus will help with that too because he wants it. Joel is going to the gurney, right?
correct.
Yeah, Marcus will help too because Marcus would like to help Joel lay down and maybe talk to him again.
Joel is
And
going to roll.
Silas all of a sudden says, "Oh fuck, the horses!" and he runs out the door.
Joel is going to roll over and mention to Marcus, does the word foster mean anything to you?
Can I roll like an insight or something? Because I don't remember if I'm supposed to. Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can roll insight. I will I will let your personal inability to remember the information that I sent you in a text
God damn it!
to be determined by a roll.
We text so much, and I've got a brain injury.
This is the part that I
mean,
love.
if
Is that I know that I can send you like critical plot details. As long as I send it to you a week in advance and then we talk about other shit in our text messages, you'll never remember what I tell you.
Dude, you can tell it to me right now, and 5 minutes from now, I'm not going to remember it. I lost part of my brain, so can I just read through our text and everybody else just keep doing their thing, or no?
Yeah,
I mean, it is.
Yes, Marcus would definitely. Well, I mean, yes, Marcus would definitely understand the implication of the word foster. And I'm going to resend you this text real quick.
Yeah, because I'm all the way back to the beginning of this month, and I'm still not there. Oh, okay, I do remember that now. Oh shit. Yeah. So Marcus will say to Joel, I definitely know the name Foster if it's the one that I'm thinking of. Did your son ever say anything about a prisoner named Foster Grant? Do you remember him speaking of that? It may have been above his security clearance.
Joel is just going to look at you and say, he told me a lot of, he didn't tell me a lot of stories. But he never told me any names.
This is not good news to hear. You being again the only person that knows of my past, especially now that the woman on the roof is no longer with us. If it's the Foster that I'm thinking of, we could all be in serious trouble.
Why would she be talking about a prisoner?
He was the most infamous prisoner to ever be in that prison. He was a extremely evil man. And if she's speaking of him, it only makes me think that when the world fell, he got out and he's possibly still around. And that is not good for anybody.
You think she was looking for you?
Foster.
He would, if he's alive and he knows that I'm alive, he definitely.
No, she. Do you think she was looking for you? Or that guy that's down by the thing? Do you think he was looking for you? Sorry, I'm mixing my characters.
The woman on the roof that was going to kill me if I didn't get the drop on her, She knew me. She remembered me. I don't remember her, and I'll show him the dog tags. Like she was a badass guard at the prison. I don't know if she was one of the good ones or one of the bad ones, but if she's with Foster,
So
she's definitely one of the bad ones.
he pauses for a minute and he's like, so the dead guy by the tree mentions a prisoner name that you know, and the lady on the roof has dog tags that indicate she's affiliated with the prison you used to run. He looks at you and he goes, did I get shot because people are looking for you?
Joel, it's a possibility. It's been a long time, and I've done everything I can to make sure that that part of my life before the world ended was separate from my life now. But I was the head of the prison, and he was the most notorious prisoner that Supermax prison ever had. So I don't know how he would know, but if he knows I'm alive, it's a possibility that they were looking for me.
So he's gonna look at you real sternly and say, do you think the rest of the group deserves to know that they might have been looking for you?
At this point, I've trusted these people more than anyone, other group or persons that I've known since the world ended. So I think I'm gonna have to tell them, because, again, if it's Foster Grant that they were referencing, we're all in danger.
So he looks at you and he's like, tell me more about Foster Grant. Who's this guy? Who's this prisoner that you keep mentioning?
He was a man that was sentenced to life. He had served at the time the world ended. He had been in there for 19 years and spent the last 7 years in solitary. He claimed to speak of something like older than Christ. Just out of his mind crazy. And he was put in prison for orchestrating the bombing against the Archdiocese of Philadelphia that killed over 100 people.
Oh
So
Wow.
he was an American terrorist up there with the likes of Ted Bundy, but more prolific. What's the word?
Prolific?
Proficient? No, not proficient.
Prolific.
Prolific. Killing over 100 people would make him one of the most deadly killers in American history, up there with H.H. Holmes.
Sounds
So,
like,
Timothy McVeigh, H.H. Holmes.
sounds like a bad dude.
how many did McVeigh? Yes, and this is not in the description, but I'll also say he was a very large man, and was the reason he was put in solitary. And I'm just spitballing right now, going off of what Greenlee gave me, but he killed more men while he was in prison. That's why he spent the last 7 years in solitary, because he was a fucking beast of a man. And I was trying to uncover this ring of evil guards, and I could never find who was at the top of it. But if what we just saw outside, I don't know if all the people that just attacked us were guards, but Rivera, being the badass that she was, if they're referencing Foster, I'm starting to think maybe Foster was the one that was in charge of everything, which would make him even more dangerous.
Wait, so
So
you've given me a lot to process here. So you think this group ambushed us because of Foster Grant?
I
or
mean,
because of you,
I
or are
just-
they jaded guards that were runarounds in the crooked ring, and they were searching you out, or like who? Like what are you saying to me?
I'm putting the pieces together, but at the time of the world ending, I was the head of that prison, and I had uncovered just evil guards. They were treating prisoners horribly, and I was systematically rooting them out, trying to find the top of these bad guards, but I never could. But someone as plotting and meticulous and evil genius as Foster could have been running this ring. The fact that one of the guys down there said Foster was dying, and then seeing the dog tags with Rivera, it makes me think that Foster Grant is alive and the head of some kind of nefarious evil group that maybe they just stumbled upon us. But if all of this,
Maybe
what I'm
they
thinking
just
is,
stumbled upon us. A whole group of people that have an association to the prison that you used to be a warden at just stumbled upon us? Is that what you're expecting me to believe?
well, the only other scenario, because in all this time since I was the warden of the prison, I've not come across anybody from that prison until we stumbled across you wearing that jacket. So it's one of two things. Yes, it's coincidence. We're just in the area that they're working in, or you're a part of that group.
Part of the group? I don't know any of these fuckers. Look at me. He points to the gunshot in his wound. He's like, I'm this close to death. If I was running this group, do you think I'd be this close to death? I'm
Like I
barely
said,
alive.
And Joel, I believe you. I've given you information that no one else knows about me because of what you did last week. I think you're a good person at heart, but nobody in all this time has ever tied me back to my actual history. We come across you wearing that jacket, and the next time we're attacked are people that apparently worked at the prison that I was running. So it's either coincidence.
Do you think they were following me? Did I lead these people here?
It's a possibility.
I mean, Nathan was a guard. You don't think Nathan was crooked, do you? I didn't know him inside.
I don't know. But this is something that I think is bigger than my worries of my past. Like, everybody here is in danger if Foster Grant has a group that is now honing in on me.
Foster. So this guy, you think he might be alive?
I just got back here and y'all said that one of the guys that was shooting at us, his dying words were Foster. It's a common name, but also the most notorious name at that prison. And Rivera on the roof was definitely a prison guard when I was there.
This is very concerning, Marcus. And I am going to remain concerned while I sleep, because I desperately need to heal from this gunshot wound. I'm going to make you a promise. I'm not going to say anything to the others. I'm going to let you decide whether or not you're going to mention your association to the prison. But I'm going to take a nap now and realize that our group might be being hunted by a group of corrupt prison guards that are being led by one of the most notorious mass murderers in the history of ADX Florence. I'm gonna take a nap now. Good talk. And then Joel just sort of like...
Somebody say Foster Grant? I love those sunglasses.
What are you guys talking about?
What?
Foster Grant?
Foster Grant, by the way, they make sunglasses.
Is that true?
Yeah, I was like, the whole time I was like, there's no fucking way he doesn't know that this is a
I didn't
famous
know.
sunglasses company.
Is it famous?
No.
It can't be that famous. I've never heard
I
of it.
didn't either. I know Warby
I
Parker.
fucking knew it
I
the moment
literally,
you said it.
I
It's
literally
like-
told
it's down
ChatGPT
Walmart.
to invent a name for a mass murderer that was at a high. He's like, how about Foster Grant?
That's how I
Actually, it
did
gave me
a goddamn machine.
It gave me 6 of them. I should have known that it would have
Foster
been.
Grant sounds like a
Sounds like a sophisticated criminal, right?
They've
Anyway.
always
I
got
love it.
3 names. If they're like a mass killer, they've always got the middle name is always included too. So Foster Eli Grant, something like that.
Foster.
Silas bursts back in. Does he have good news or bad news about the horses?
How are those
Well,
horses
we're-
doing, Silas?
Having horse stew tonight, boys.
All those horses survive?
Oh, the horses.
I want to say yes.
Let's see. Did they sabotage the horses before they unleashed
Roll for the
their
horses.
roll for horses? They did not sabotage the horses. The horses are just fine.
I'm like out of breath, and I'm like, it's okay. The horses are fine.
Buttercup?
Butternuts.
Jasmine?
Buttered stuff.
Jafar? I don't know why they're all Latin names.
That horse was a diabetic.
Don't give that one sugar cubes. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean,
Sleeping Grace still alive. Sleeping Joel just passed out after the Foster Grant thing. We gotta fucking deal with, now that everyone's asleep, we all kind of gotta like slowly, like very slowly turn towards Chet that has a goddamn scalpel in his fucking chest.
yeah.
We're
Right.
like, so
Ryan, I'm not sure if you were aware of this, but because I think you may have been gone when it was introduced, but Grace murdered Chet with a scalpel. She stabbed him in the chest.
I had my
Oh,
headphones.
okay. Oh, you did?
I had my
Okay, you
headphones
heard.
on, but
Okay.
it's about the storm here, so I was getting the cat inside.
Oh,
Sorry.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, scalpel to the chest. I heard.
Okay. Just making sure. Just
Is
wanna
now
make
a good time for a break?
Yeah, actually, now would be a great time. Yes, we'll take a break. We'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. All right.
5-ish minute. It is.
I swear I did not know about the sunglasses. It's hilarious though. That's all I'm gonna do from now on. By the way, if anybody, I know that the one person that's watching right now can't possibly be from Foster Grant, but if you are, I am open to sponsorship. The odds of that happening are slim to none.
Yeah, because you made that character a mass serial killer.
Probably not great marketing for sunglasses. Well, I'm not sure we want this promotion.
Fuck it. I'd make a Moriarty beer. I'd make villains aren't the worst thing.
Well, I think this one's pretty bad. I mean, he's not
He
Marvin.
killed 100 people.
Yeah, he
blowing up
he
the
bombed the
archdiocese.
archdiocese of Philadelphia. He's
So would Moriarty, he'd do some bad shit if he could. If Sherlock Holmes didn't thwart him all the fucking time.
yeah. Let's be clear. Moriarty never actually committed any crimes because he was always thwarted by Sherlock Holmes. He was always this close to something terrible. He's the most unsuccessful mass murderer in the history of literature. Oh, shit.
He was just
This idea hit hard for you, Matt.
Stop and frisk and fucking 1800s. Oh god, that's the funniest thing I've
I love how much you're enjoying this.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, yeah. So Marcus and Joel have a very long conversation about the deepening relevance of their connection to this Supermax prison. Grace appears to be hanging on for dear life. Joel is alive, but not doing real well. And I think technically there are still 2 dead bodies outside that you guys haven't looted yet.
True that. The people I killed.
I killed one of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. I only killed the one over there. That's right.
After y'all
Alright,
had like an
alright.
old man fight where nobody was punching each other.
Quiff.
Alright. I make my
Also-
way out.
Dead guard in a tower, right?
Yeah, there is a dead guard in the tower.
I'll search the dude I killed.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy that came at you. All right, so you search his body. He does not have any. Give me an observation roll. Is that 2 6s? That is 2 6s. So
If he's got something, I'm finding it.
So you find on this guy a rustic set of hand-carved dice made from animal bones, a pair of brass knuckles, which is what he was trying to, like, rock your world with. And you also find a pry bar, which oddly is not what he was attacking you with. Apparently, he was only capable of seeing that as a tool and not a weapon.
Sweet. I'm gonna take that pry bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my fucking bat.
Um,
I'm gonna drop my bat and pick up that pry bar instead, because that is a tool and a weapon.
fair.
And I'm gonna take them dice.
Dice. Tiny item. And I would say that your bat is a 1-to-1
Wait.
correlation. Yeah. So stats on the
I'm gonna roll.
pry bar are exactly the same as a bat.
I'm gonna put my dice in my little roll bag over here.
Okay. Sure that'll come up sometime. Somebody's gonna need to roll some dice. Anything else?
Yeah. All right. So that was that dude, and then I go over to this guy and search him.
So he's got a hunting rifle that you immediately recognize because he's taking shots at Dorian with it. Give me an observation roll.
You know I'm gonna panic. I've rolled this 1,000 times.
There it is.
You had to say it.
If ever that, I mean, like, you can only roll a fucking red die so many fucking times before you get a 1.
It's usually on average 6. So the only other thing you see on this guy, because like, you're a little unnerved that like you're on Tony's grave. This guy, you got snuck up on by 2 dudes. The only other thing you find on this guy, because it's literally on his back, is a pair of those giant bolt cutters.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm panicked. Does that have any effect on the bolt cutters or me taking them?
It means the only thing is that you grab those bolt cutters and you decide, fuck it, I don't want to loot any more bodies. I'm done with this shit for tonight. Bolt cutters, great.
All right. I grab the bolt cutters and I just kind of run back to the safety of the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of mumble. There's still stew out there. There's still stew. I just made the fucking stew. It's still out there.
There is stew. I mean, this whole scenario started when you guys were trying to have a wake for Tony. Your wake was rudely interrupted by gunfire. So there is stew out front. And maybe this isn't the right song for stew. This is better.
Do you have I don't have a...
Yeah, what are you playing the sound in?
Yeah. I didn't get your soundtrack.
Literally the same playlist I play every session. It's literally the same.
Would that be?
Oh my god! Why do I have to spoon feed you guys the resources that we play with every week? Let me give it.
I'm not a
chat.
smart man.
Because fuck you, that's why.
It's
Where is it?
Hang on.
Albert, no. Amateur sketch. I'm rolling back way back in the text. I'm not finding it.
It is in the. It is absolutely. Oh, you know where it is? It's in the general text.
Tabletop audio. Found it.
There we go.
Boop.
There we go.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I seem to have a link for it every week. Just saying. Anyway.
What is that? Pink Pony Club? What is that?
It is Pink Pony Club. I'm going to keep on dancing. Nobody going to tell me what to do.
Just paraphrasing.
Yeah, that's the whole song. That's the whole song. Fuck you, Mom. I think that's the whole song. My apologies to Chapel Roan.
Love for you to be a sponsor.
Yeah, if the one person that's watching right now happens to be Chapel Roan, I'm open to sponsorship. I have Pink Pony Club on my playlist.
Chapel Roan, get on board.
That is
Around till it can't. Oh,
that is not the
He
wrong song.
not the same song.
doesn't know who Chapel Roan is.
Nope.
Oh, baby, Chapel Roan, get on board.
It's a Broadway production of Chapel Roan's life.
That's Neil Diamond's version
directly.
of Cracklin' Rose. Only it's Chapel Roan.
We have fallen directly off the rails at this point.
Yeah, my bad.
It's supposed to be a serious game about horror and suspense. Anyway. Yeah, so you
You're the one who
guys...
named the fucking bad guy's sunglasses. Threw me off
I'm
real
like
bad.
a solid C+ GM at best on a good night. I use ChatGPT to give me NPC names. It's fantastic. Anyway, you've got
Now I got bolt cutters.
you got bolt cutters.
That's a big deal.
Marcus is now reeling with the idea that his past life is somehow associated with the attack that you guys just suffered. Grace is in a critical state. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, we can't leave any of the critical. We got 3 fucking unconscious people. I guess, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna rip the fucking scalpel out of Chet's chest and like cut the duct tape bonds that are on his and I'll like kind of walk out back and throw him on the ground next to, start digging a hole, I guess, next to fucking Tony.
Cool.
I guess I got shot too.
You did. You got shot. I don't know if
I
any of you
should
guys
probably,
came
like-
away from this completely unscathed, other than, well, actually, I guess Silas and
I should
and
patch
Marcus.
myself up or something.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd like to be checking the perimeter because like this was a fortified position of, maybe modestly fortified, but fortified nonetheless.
okay,
So
go ahead.
I'll tell you
check
what,
to see
I'm still kind of
what sort
panicked. So I take the body out by Tony's brand new grave, and I kind of like fling him on the ground, and then I just kind of fucking, it's just like get back inside. I'm like,
Okay.
it kind of freaks me out a little bit being outside after getting shot out there out of nowhere.
Okay,
Kind of skittish. I'm like, I need a rest.
all right. Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to rest. While you are resting, Silas, you're gonna go inspect the perimeter.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking a perimeter walk and seeing what is left of defenses or what holes were made.
So, you did see Bunk come in with these giant bolt cutters, and as you're walking the perimeter, I'm assuming you're inspecting the area over by where these folks came in, or where they
Yeah.
appeared. So you do see, you're walking down the fence line, and you do see that there's a big section of the fence that was apparently cut. Not a huge opening, but between the fact that Bunk found bolt cutters and a pry bar, they made enough of a breach in this fence to be able to get people through. And you can tell that it it happened up in this section of the fence that was just north of the rock pile where Tony's famous rock pile.
Is there anything as far as resources goes for repairing this?
Giant pile of rocks.
I mean,
Did so well before. I mean,
not really. You've got duct tape, you've got electrical tape, you've got fishing line, you don't really
Yeah,
have
none of that's good enough.
anything that would be good for, repairing a galvanized fence.
Here's a question.
Yep.
Sorry. We had in one of the guard towers, one of the guards get shot. The fuck is good? Was there ever anyone in the other guard tower?
I was just gonna say I'm making my way around and gonna look in the guard towers.
Did they join the battle? Did they not join the battle? Are they still alive? Do we have anyone like watching this shit anymore?
There was another guard in the guard tower.
He's asleep. That piece of shit.
He slept
Is that all good?
Are you going to go up there and inspect?
Yeah.
So you go up there and inspect, and there is a terrified dude just like huddled in the corner. He's just like, oh my god. What happened?
Bastard.
I'm like, hey, from where you're sitting, it looks like your job is guarding. I think you may have missed the mark today because Grace is inside, possibly gonna bleed out. Another guy took some heavy fire and is recovering, hopefully. I'm pretty sure the guard in the other tower across the way got hit. What's the size of the force sort of on watch here? Is it just the 2 people in the 2 guard towers?
Yeah, there's 2 of us.
And now there's 1 of you.
And he gets like this terrified look on it. I'm by myself now. And you said Grace is dead?
Grace is not dead. That's not what I said. You're not listening, son.
So
Maybe you
confused.
need a break.
I would love a break. Can you just take my spot and do the watch and all? I should go.
I will, but I'm gonna go check the other tower. So you wait right fucking here until I get back, and no more cowering in the corner. Stand up.
I mean, the fight's over, right? I don't really need to stay and watch anything. You guys killed
still
everyone.
Need to watch. It is the one job. You had one job today.
Okay. I'll do it.
Just stay here. I'll be right back.
I'll stay here. I will stay right here.
Stand up. Be a man. Look out of this lookout tower. It's in the fucking name. Lookout tower. Look out.
What? Okay.
All right, so I go back down the ladder, check the other guard tower, assuming I will find a dead person.
Oh yeah, there's a dead guy laying face first in the dirt. He got clipped right at the very beginning. He fell out. Fell. We'll say the guard tower is about 12 feet tall. Fell 12 feet. You don't know. Maybe you don't even care whether he died from the gunshot or the fall.
Yeah. I don't need any ammo or anything, so I'll just sort of mentally, or wait, you know what? Dorian's around somewhere. I'll have him move the body. Like we're gonna have to like pile up these bodies and burn them or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So I'll tell Dorian that there's a chicken shit guard up in the other tower. I'm gonna go take over for him, just so we don't have another fucking clusterfuck like this. I'm sending him down here. Make sure he gets some rest and I don't know, some fucking balls.
Dorian, God, I wish that Shane is so much better at this than I am. Anyway, so Dorian, I don't know, like dramatically flips his jacket. And he's like, so you want me to go into the guard tower?
No, man, just like pile up the dead body over by Tony's grave. We're gonna have to deal with dead bodies at some point, but for now, I'm gonna send the other guard down and take over for him.
Do you want me to dig a hole?
You can do whatever fuck you want, Dorian. Damn.
That's right, I can do whatever I want. And he like pulls a coin out of your ear. Abracadabra. I'm gonna make these bodies disappear. And then he drags the dead guard's body over by Tony's grave.
And if you're not hurt or anything, maybe you could take, you know, the other guard tower and we can watch over this place while people inside recover.
Dorian, he's like, yeah, sure. He drags the body over by Tony's grave, which apparently has just become the body dumping ground at this point. And he, you know, he walks over to the to the ladder to climb up, and he does some sort of weird maneuver where it looks like he's just levitating up the ladder. But yeah, I don't know. That's my attempt at Dorian. I hope the one person that's watching tonight is Shane, and Shane is really frustrated with the way that I'm role-playing Dorian right now. All right. So Dorian has taken the place of the he's taken a place in the watchtower where the guard died.
I'll head back to the other guard tower and tell brave little toaster to go inside.
Brave little toaster's gonna go inside. So as you sort of like make your way into this guard tower, you kind of look around. You can see where this guy, who couldn't be more than like 22, where he was sitting in the corner. You can tell that like he pissed himself. Like there's a
God damn it.
there's a wet spot on the ground, and he's like sheepish. Like he's trying to like he's like, that corner's good if you want to stand over in that corner. He's like trying to block the like your vision from being able to see that he pissed himself in the corner. And then he sort of like very sheepishly like climbs down the ladder and goes inside the hospital.
Like, all right, good job. I'm gonna call you Shady Ray. Now get the fuck inside.
Shady Ray. Like, that's better than what most people call me. He's like, I'm
It's
gonna
another brand of sunglasses.
Shit's it. This is how much I wear sunglasses. I get my sunglasses at 7-Eleven. Along with
Walmart, you get a
my
Foster
cell
brand.
phone and my cell phone plan.
Katie Ray.
What is everybody else doing? So Dorian and Silas have taken watch in the two guard towers. Joel is effectively passed out. Grace is... You guys have no idea what Grace's condition is. Marcus, what are Marcus and Bunk doing?
Bunk's sleeping.
Oh, okay, great.
Marcus is just trying to put shit together in his head, and again, where he got shot, maybe he had like was rummaging through some of Grace's stuff, trying to just like find something to patch that. But internally, Marcus is struggling with something that he's been hiding from the beginning of this to something that's now an internal crisis is starting to become kind of an external thing. So he's waiting for everybody to come back because he's ready to exposition dump.
Okay. So we'll say that Dorian and Silas are going to keep watch while the rest of the people inside sleep. So let's have Silas, since you're here. Let's have you give me an observation roll.
I have binoculars. Can I add 2 gear for this one?
Sure, yeah.
And I'm guessing my stress dive comes into this too.
Keep doing that, Matt.
Yeah, we'll say yes. Because
I got 0 6s, but no panic.
Okay. We'll have
Rolling like shit tonight.
Dorian roll his observation roll. Does he have anything that would help him with observation? No gear bonus for Dorian on this observation roll. He's got 2 6s. So if Dorian or if Shane were here, what I would tell him is that, as Dorian is sort of like scanning out into the, I mean, it's dark, but he's scanning out into the darkness as much as he can. But potentially, the darkness may have been an advantage, because off in the very far distance, Dorian sees a bright flash of light. Not bright, but bright enough that he can tell that if they were close to this source of light, it would be incredibly bright. But that gives him the context for how far away it is. And it's about... Let's see if Dorian is capable of ascertaining how far away that is. It's going to be a 3. Dorian just knows it's far. And then he hears a bit of a rumble. And he pauses for a minute. And he kind of turns to start yelling at Silas. He's like, "Hey, did you see that?"
See what?
Looked like there was like a bright flash off to the southeast.
Off to the southeast. Isn't that where the rodeo was in the southeast?
Dorian sort of shrugs his shoulders like,
Fraser and the rodeo were all southeast of here, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, when you say Fraser, like, Dorian's just sort of like, yes, agreeing with you. Yeah, that.
Huh.
Why? What's up?
Maybe we should... I don't know. That's kind of the direction where A and his gang would be, I think.
So as you mentioned this to Dorian, that like Fraser and the rodeo grounds and Alphabet Soup and all your buddies that you've kind of like you guys made during that excursion, the assault on the rec center, you hear a low hum start up. And then it progressively gets higher pitch and louder until you realize that you're hearing the sound of a siren. And it has gotten loud enough that literally everybody in the area can hear it. I need... Let's see. Silas, why don't you give me an insight roll?
Buckus.
How many? Nothing?
Got nothing. Nothing.
So
Oh wait, I didn't roll stress. So let me roll.
Let's see if
a
you
red
panicked.
die. I got a 6.
You got a 6 on the panic dice?
Yeah.
So at first you're a little concerned. Oh my god, what the fuck is this siren? But then it occurs to you that you've heard this sound before. This is the same siren sound that all of you guys heard when you were making your assault on the rec center, when you were launching your attack against the Vanguard. And this sound is coming from that rec center and it's the same exactly. And I think that's a good spot for us to end it tonight.
Sorry.
I
Way to go,
forgot there was a
Gregory.
soundboard. You done fucked up.
Now he's quitting and going home.
I pull the plug on this session. No. I think that's a good place to end it.
Last straw.
Silas, you are aware that Dorian has mentioned a bright flash coming from the southeast, and then you have followed that up by hearing the sound of the emergency siren that you guys heard when you launched your attack on the Vanguard, when you made your assault on the rec center in Fraser. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. I don't want to introduce too much in these sessions where somebody's missing, so I want to keep it succinct because I want Shane to be able to keep up with the story. But anyway, thank you to the one mysterious person that watched the entire stream with us tonight, whether you're Chapel Roan or a representative, a sales rep from Foster Grant. We love you and appreciate you.
Shady Ray.
We'll play again in a couple weeks.